Shimon Lazarov, now the Rebbe's head shliach in the state of Texas, was 5 years old when his family escaped Russia on the famous transports at the end of World War II, and was a member of a small contingency that lived in Paris. In 1947, the then not yet Lubavitcher Rebbe traveled to Paris to help bring his mother, the Rebbe Simchana, back to New York. The Rebbe spent about 3 months or so in Paris. During that time, the Rebbe spent his weekdays in a hotel, and on Shabbos, he would spend with his relative, Zalman Schneerson. The Rebbe was very careful with his kashrus, and only trusted Rabbi Yankel Lipsker, Olav Shalom, to making the wine and preparing the meat. And the cooking was done by his sister, who was Rabbi Lazarov's mother. Every Shabbos, the Rebbe would farbrang. They'd have a Chasidic gathering. And at the end of each gathering, they would dance. Shimon was only 5 and had nothing to do, one of the few small children that were hanging around. And so he would dance. His father had been killed. And the Rebbe would hold on to his hand during the time of the dancing. Shimon never knew who it was at that time and just referred to him as the uncle who liked to talk. 10 years later, the Lazarovs moved to Israel, and they received their first private audience in New York in 1957. Shimon at this time is now 15 years old. He had spent time in the yeshiva and was tutored how to approach a private audience with the Rebbe, and did the diligent preparations and fasting and learning Chassidus. The plan was that the mother, Shimon, and his sister would go in, and then the children would leave, leaving the mother to discuss private matters with the Rebbe. When this happened, so Rabbi Shimon says, his mother told him after she came out, the first thing the Rebbe said, I remember him as being a Lebedik, a very lively kid. When did he become so serious? This set the tone for the life of the very Lebedik Rabbi Shimon Lazarov. For the Chasidic YouStory, I'm Herschel Finman.